Shorts clipper skill. What it's going to do, it's going to take my YouTube video and clip it up into Shorts. So it's going to paste the YouTube URL and it's going to do the rest for me. It's going to use Gemini to identify the clippable portions of the video and then actually create the clips for me. So here's an example of what that looks like for a past video. These are 6 shorts I made for me. You can see the split screen. It's a little bit off. I think like this should be more even, but not bad. See this one. The key here is nailing where it picks it up. But think about this, like the short quality is not bad. It should be a little bit more even. The subtitles are all spelled correctly and they're all automated. And this whole thing is automated. I could create infinite shorts if I wanted to. I don't have to pay a service, Opus Clip, none of that. It's all there, which is crazy, right? It looks all good. And all I do is, like I just showed you, I call in the shorts clipper right here. I give it a YouTube thumbnail or a YouTube link, excuse me. That is all it needs, right? So that's a way to turn one piece of content, so you got your YouTube up here, to 5 other pieces of content almost instantly. Now, there are disadvantages to this. I think these do not perform as well as self-recorded short form content. So if you actually sit down with the intention of recording shorts, those perform better, but it's just an easy way to get more exposure to videos you already recorded. And it's in one single slash command. It's really that easy. Next, we have the LinkedIn post writer. So my YouTube audience is a little bit different than my LinkedIn audience. So I have this trained on my LinkedIn audience right here. So LinkedIn post writer, call it in. What specific post do you want to talk about? Now, in terms of my LinkedIn actual strategy, a lot of my posts are personal. A lot of people like to see what you're doing with your career. That's what LinkedIn is built on, like career updates and job boards and stuff like that. So if I go to my profile, you could see a lot of like this one did very well. This one has a few thousand impressions, which is, pretty good for a LinkedIn post. This is a personal post. This is about me speaking at a massive event. So here's your boy talking in a massive event about content creation, AI, marketing, all these different things. Now, this is a personal post. How can I make something similar to this? I use this copy and I use the impressions of all of my different LinkedIn posts, and I used it to train this skill. So let's go ahead and create something around the fact that the window to create content is closing fast, because you can post so much content now with tools like Claude and Claude Code, which is true. If you're not posting content right now, you're running out of time to do so, because now I could post infinitely and I already have a head start. Then maybe you do, and everyone else that is bigger than me has a head start on even me. So you have to post more, and these tools allow you to do so. So let's write a post about that, right? So everything's sort of feeding into each other here. Just go ahead and run, and it's going to see my brand voice, and it's going to head and do this for me. And all of my posts on LinkedIn have been drafted by this skill. Every single post here that you're seeing, guys, has been drafted by the skill. Also, I've used it to get pretty good leads. So this one didn't get that many, but I have a few posts like this one, for example, went crazy, 400 likes and 22,000 impressions. You can see all these people comment marketing, marketing, marketing. These are all leads from a business. I closed people from LinkedIn. It was really that simple. All right, so this skill, the LinkedIn writing skill, and you'll see in a second the quality of the LinkedIn post. And also you can see it's reading the knowledge base. So it's reading best performing LinkedIn post 1, post 2, etc. Here we go. Hook strength 9, readability 9, brand voice 8. Just give me a few different things. So it recommends draft number 2. I published 3 weeks of content in one afternoon last Tuesday using Claude. That should scare you a little. Not because I'm ahead of you, because your competition is doing the same thing. Okay, interesting. The content window is closing fast, not because the platform is dying, because AI is. I actually like this one the most. AI doesn't make content creation harder or easier, it makes standing out harder. Here's what I mean. Before AI posting, comment Claude, and also has this, right? So every single one of my posts, I want people to comment something so I can send them something, right? As a lead magnet. So that's not bad. And if I were to copy this, I like this one the most. And I can obviously ask changes like within Claude to change different things. There we go. Like that is a LinkedIn post. What I would do is say, could you please output it in code with correct spacing so I could copy and paste it right into LinkedIn? So I want to show you like how adaptable Claude is with a lot of this stuff here. So ask it that, and it's going to ask me which one, number 3. Oh, it just gave me one. Let's just do this one just for a demo's sake. Boom, now it's in the actual system. I published 2 weeks of content one afternoon using Claude, common system. All right, and that's a post. Now I would pair this with a creative, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to make this a LinkedIn video, but that is the number 9 skill, which is the LinkedIn post writer. Finally wrapping things up here, I have the brand deal assistant. I actually created an entire system around that, but this basically helps me with my brand deal. So if I go here, draw this in, don't need the LinkedIn one anymore, brand deal assistant. Essentially, I could paste in something about my brand deal and it'll give me the copy back. Let's say hypothetically, I got a brand deal from Google. They want a YouTube video for Gemini. Give me the email to send them back. And usually I don't even give it that much context. Right now I have 30 brand deals because this is actually synced with something else. Google reached out about a Google Gemini brand deal for YouTube. Please output the response to them via email. So here we go. And it's just going to give me the email copy saying my rates, what I charge per video, and I'm going to send it back to them. It's actually connected to my Gmail so I could read what I have. Don't want to connect it right now because you're going to see all the brands reaching out to me, and I try to keep that stuff, behind the scenes until I actually post a video with a brand that I like, that I think would help you guys watching. All right, so it has a complete pipeline here, and yeah, it's going to go ahead and draft an email like you can see. And all of this is covered in my Track AI Marketing OS. Like I actually have an entire vibe coded solution to this where I could track all my brand deals and I track them all there. But I'm not gonna show you that because again, it's gonna show all of my brand deals. So if I copy this, so I'm excited about this. Gemini is perfect fit for my audience. My community is 20K or 19K B2B professionals. This is my stats right now because I'm tracking everything. I have 9% TikTok engagement, which is crazy right now, which I do. For YouTube, I recommend my growth bundle, which is $2,600 for 3 short form clips in 1 YouTube video. And on Instagram, I handle all the creation, blah, blah, blah. So I copy this, I would send it to Google, done, right? And then I would hit update pipeline. And this would actually update the pipeline, the brand deal pipeline that I have, that my assistant works out of, that I work out of, etc. Because everything needs to be organized. So that is skill number 10. Not everyone out there does brand deals, but it's so helpful to see because it's actually connected to my Gmail. So as soon as I get an email, like for Google or Amazon, for example, it would populate in here and it would give me this automatically. And wrapping everything up with one of the more underrated ones, it's the Draw.io architect. So if you ever want to visualize something, you're going to use the Draw.io architect. All Draw.io is a place to draw whiteboards and diagrams. But if you connect it with Claude, Draw.io architect, you could then use a text to whiteboard. And this is exactly how it works. You can use this for YouTube scripts, you can use this for presentations, you can do whatever. Really quickly, just show me a repurposing structure of the Attract AI content strategy. Make it pretty simple. Just gonna take that text, it's gonna turn it into a diagram. It's gonna read the guides, my brand style, my diagram templates, my script. When you have Claude Code set up in the right way, guys, everything becomes so easy. Make sure to check out our marketing community down below. I have all the guides, how to set up AI marketing correctly using Claude Code, because if you don't have these guides in here, there's so much back and forth required. And again, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, the setup comes from having the right folders and the instructions. Everything else is easy after that. And also down below, my free calendar for a one-on-one content audit if you qualify. So where you could see how you could use Claude Code and technology like this and skills and all these different things to post more and make more for your business. If you want to check that out, I'll leave a link down below as well. All right, so there you go. It said I created a single page content repurposing engine, top-down flow of Attract AI and how we do everything, saving it to a folder. Please open this up here so I could see it. Sort of interrupted it, but I tend to do that a lot. There we go. Just open it up. Now, how cool is this? It's over. Attract AI, our company, content repurposing engine. So we have my marketing brief, we have my YouTube script that gets repurposed with Claude. It turns into a LinkedIn post, a newsletter, a short form, and a lead magnet. I drag these around, and it's cool because if I drag this around, I have to save it again because it just changed the diagram, which changes the code, which changes what the file is, right? I can add anything I want, and it's really that easy. I could create different tabs down here. Think about all the organization you could do with just dumping in your words to diagrams. It's really that simple. So I'm actually going to set out, X this out as well. I'm not going to save it. And that is all it does, right? Whiteboards and presentations and whiteboards just like that. So you can organize your YouTube videos, your agency pitches, your client sessions, everything. You just drop in something that you need and it will create a nice looking whiteboard for you.